Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about QNT. The situation is basically unchanged. We have for the last few weeks witnessed a decline in volume. We can see that very clearly actually on the daily chart. On the daily QNT chart, you can clearly see how day after day volume is declining. I mean, it goes up and down a bit, but the tendency is clearly down. You can actually draw a nice trend line there as well. And you can see how how the trend line actually adheres to it, and you have at least 4 or 5 touch points there. And sometimes such a trend line on the volume indicator can be useful, because if you get a sustained break above the trend line, it could also lead, or it could indicate that price is breaking out as well. But for now, price isn't doing anything. It's just sort of grinding its way down deeper into support. We had the head and shoulders, which is obviously a bearish pattern, and we can summarize that QNT is still in a corrective wave structure. We have the situation that between June and October, we rallied in this 5-wave move to the upside, which I count as a wave 1. Since then, we've been coming down quite strongly actually, and I count this as a wave 2. You typically have in a wave 2, well, there are different corrective structures that can apply. But here it seems like the move down that happened directly after the spike was impulsive, an A wave. We then rallied in a 3-wave structure in a B wave. And we're now coming down slowly in a very flat C wave. And that can be an indication for a so-called ending diagonal. We see plenty of diagonals at the moment in the crypto space. Cryptocurrencies like to do these. And the advantage of them is that it is slow and you can identify structures. You have a bit of time. That's also a disadvantage to all of them, for everybody who is a bit impatient, all right? So it can be a bit boring at times, but it looks as if we have completed an A wave, a B wave, and we're now in this C wave. We have support in this green box. I mean, we are now entering the support area. We're just above the $100 region. Yeah. So before we really go into the 4-hour chart or the 1-hour chart, I want to show you one thing. The green box here is the long-term support area, and there is a good chance we get there. It is between $61 and $94. It starts at 94 because the $94 level is this low, which was printed on the 13th of November or 14th of November. It is the A wave low of the correction. The wave A typically is it's the first wave of the correction, and the C wave would normally break below the A wave. But I would be careful in expecting. I would not necessarily expect that this time. The reason is because the $100 level, which is obviously above 94, is a very important support level. Yeah, so this is going to come first. If that breaks, yeah, then we have a good chance to get into our support area, into the larger box. But it is defined between $94, and then it's based on the, let's just draw the fibs to show you. Yeah, because we've got 2 relevant Fibonacci levels which apply here. We've got the 78.6 fib level and the 88.7 fib. So I just want to open the fibs and show you. So we've got the $80 level, which is the 78.6 Fibonacci level. Also one of the dotted lines here represents some support. And then the 88.7 fib level. Already below $80, which is the 78.6 fib level, a sustained break below that level will make a further upside in a 3rd wave rather unlikely, but it's still possible as long as we're holding the 88.7 fib level. Just be aware that below the 78.6 fib level, the overall 1-2 setup that we have on the chart will become much less reliable. So in summary, below $61, we are going to focus only really on bear market lows, on new bear market lows, okay? Already below $80, I will get more concerned about new bear market lows. Also, we can calculate a target for the C wave by taking the length of the A wave. We go to the high of the B wave, and as you can see nicely, the 61.8 extension, which is one common target for a C wave, points also to that $81 level. So there will be a lot of support, but first of all, we have to get there. If we now go to the 4-hour chart, we can look at the chart structure in a little bit more detail. We look at the C wave. In the C wave, I currently view the wave 1 as complete, the wave 2 as complete, the wave 3 as complete, the wave 4 as complete, and we could now be in the 5th wave. In this 5th wave, because it's an ending diagonal, I'm counting an A wave complete, a B wave complete, and we could be in the C wave of wave 5 of C. Yeah. And within that C wave of wave 5, it could be that we have already completed a 1, 2, 3, 4, and that there is just one more low to come. And if one more low is coming, it might stop at $100. You know, it might hit the $97 level, which is another support we identified in one of the previous videos. Then we've got 94, and only then we really dip into the support area. So it could very well be at the $100 level. Don't underestimate that support level. It's psychological, you know, it's a nice and round number. It's very important. If we break below it, it might very well just be a small wick or something, and we reverse. So just be aware of that. I think the mindset here has to be that we go down lower until we see an impulsive reversal. So ultimately, what we want to see is a 5-wave move to the upside. So maybe after that additional low, if we get 5 waves up, and then 3 waves down, and then we have good confirmation. Basically 3 waves down with it creating a higher low. Yeah, 5 up, 3 down. If we do that, there is a good indication that we have bottomed. Or already, if we break above the $115 level, which is the wave 2 high here, we have a good indication that we have bottomed already. Until then, the mindset has to be we go down lower. Okay, that's my update about QNT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.